Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Hell's Kitchen.
Well, we went right to the challenge this time, and Chef Ramsey cooks up a delectable TV dinner to serve to the potential chefs.
Yeah, because he wants to see if anyone's like, this tastes like crap. And of course they were all like, oh, it's so good, chef. I love the chicken, and it's like an explosion of flavor.
Jay was the only one who tried to backpedal after that. He was like, well, my only issue was the chicken, there was a lot of water. No.
Ramsey's not.
It's time for the blind taste test.
Yay.
Each person has to try and identify 4 foods while being blindfolded and bombarded with rock music. All right, Fran sucked. Didn't get 1. Autumn got 1.
Okay.
Ben and Jason, they each got 1. Nilka got 1.
You skipped Holli and Ed.
Who cares? They each got 1.
No, you did not.
Ed got none. She's so bad to me. All right. Jay got 2. So the blue team won it.
Yeah, and their reward? VIP passes to Seaworld.
Love it. I wonder if that was before or after the whole Shamu incident. Or whatever it was. It Shamu? I don't know. Or maybe it was like Orca or something. I don't know these fish.
Anyway, the red team, guess what? It's delivery day, so you have to get everything off of the trucks and bring it in.
That sucks. All right, so each team has to make up their own menu because that was the final package that was delivered on delivery day. It was a big empty pad. Yeah, sketch pad. So each team has to do 4 apps, 4 entrees, and 4 desserts.
And the diners get to decide which kitchen they want to order from.
Now, did they have to order the whole menu from that kitchen? Or, like, if they saw a dessert on one side that they liked? I think they had to stick with the whole menu, I'm pretty sure.
I think it was whole menu. Well,
which sucked, because, I mean, what if you really liked the dessert, but you didn't like the other stuff?
Too bad.
Oh, well. So, the blue team tried to keep it really simple, and, yeah, I think they made it a little bit too simple. Ben, on the other hand, he wanted to keep it rich. He didn't want no rice.
No rice, because that's for poor people.
That's right.
Poor food.
He was really contrary about the whole menu, in fact. Ramsey inspects the dishes, line up.
He loved all of Holli's amazing desserts, but he hated Ben's sucky dishes.
They sucked. That's what I wrote, suck it.
Suck it.
All right, so the blue team, they ended up trying to take Ramsey's advice.
Yes.
Because he didn't like any of them. Yeah. But the red team, Ben has such a big head, he could barely turn it around. He didn't want to change anything.
Nope.
That's really rude. And the fact that Ben won't talk to anybody in the kitchen.
That's messed up.
It really is. I really hate that chucklehead. All right, Fran, she was cheating her customers out of the chicken.
She didn't know how to cut the chicken.
You know, she probably cut it okay, considering what she left on there was raw. She doesn't know how to cook, and she doesn't know how to cut. Autumn was having her own problems, too. Little raw pork coming out of her kitchen.
She was actually kicked out, and she had to explain to the customer what was keeping the pork.
That wasn't such a big deal. I would have been like, oh, it's okay, just take your time. Fran, more raw chicken. Both teams ended up losing, so they each had to nominate 1.
So the 2 nominees, the blue team nominated Autumn and the red team nominated Fran. Come on, of course. So Fran is out.
Despite being the backbone of her team.
Fran, are you crazy?
That crazy MILF. All right. Autumn, you're being sent to the red team.
Yep.
So Ben, it was just like, yeah, I'm glad to be rid of Fran, but whatever.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't care. I'm the best. Just everyone shut up.
All right. So the second half, lobsters on the menu, and they were these giant 10-pound lobsters.
They were huge.
Each team was given 45 minutes to divide up the lobster amongst the whole team.
Yes.
And each person had to come up with a dish. And since the red team had 1 extra person, they had to eliminate 1. So they decided...
Nilka was cut.
Nilka was the worst dish. So
but
they didn't present hers.
3 Michelin star chefs were the judges this week. They were getting all peeing in their pants. The contestants there, they were getting really nervous.
Yeah, so it ended up being a tie.
That's a stretch.
Until it was Ben versus Jay.
Oh my god, it's the ultimate showdown. And there's no winner.
They both sucked, so neither of them got the point.
They both sucked it.
Okay, and since Holli had the best overall dish of everyone, she won it for the red team.
I thought that was really cheap to do it that way.
He's been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, but the last time they had an extra person, he went to the dish, and if it was worse than, or if it wasn't worse than the worst on the team, I don't know. I don't like Ramsey's rules. I think it's a little creative choreography there, Ramsey.
I don't know. But the red team's reward, they got to go to this caviar house, which is supposed to be like the best caviar in the world. And then they each got $1,000 for a shopping
That's the best
spree.
part. You can keep the fish eggs. I'll just take the $1,000 shopping spree, although I do enjoy a good caviar. All right, so the blue team, they had to clean up the dorms and prep both kitchens. That's pretty hard with only 3 people left. So Holli, she's been locked up a little bit too long. She had the hots for the caviar guy, and he was not any great shakes, let me tell you. And Nilka in her gold lame spandex, that should be illegal. Yeah, it was bad. Benjamin, the little kiss ass that he is, bought something for his wife because I'm sure when he goes home, she keeps him tied up. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's into masochism or something.
Okay, that was a sweet gesture, but don't be fooled because Benjamin's a jerk.
Yeah. Jay likes Holli. Who cares?
I don't know.
All right, so I know. The blue kitchen ended up being unprepped because they just didn't have enough time to get to it.
Ramsey was all, surprise, everyone's cooking in the red kitchen. I wonder if he made that decision before or after.
Probably before, because it's almost time for like the merge anyway. So blah blah blah. There's theater goers in the audience, kids, and they are the worst kind of people ever because they're just like,
in a hurry.
I've got to get the F out of here because I'm not missing the first curtain, because if I miss the first curtain, I'm going to have to wait till the second act to be seated.
And of course they're all, I haven't had a decent meal in the last 24 hours. I'm starving.
Some of those people didn't look like they were
you aren't
starving.
missing meals, so relaxed.
All right, so Nilka was having all kinds of problems. Bad scallops, undercooked fish, undercooked lobster. Get a grip, woman!
Well, Ed was having trouble with burnt pots.
Yeah, he wasn't having much luck either.
No.
But Nilka, holy crap, she got thrown out because the uncooked lobster.
The lobster.
It was the last straw.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
So then, she's like, she does not want to leave. So she, like, walks out, she comes back, she's like, Chef, don't say this to me! She's
no, Chef!
freaking out, she's throwing stuff.
Please!
Ramsey's pissed.
She ended up getting the message finally after they told her, look, we're going to have to remove you. When he told the other chefs, get her the hell out of here. Get her the hell out of hell. So then Ramsey was all creeping in the garage later on when she was trying to get into her taxi and was like, you're so good. Keep fighting. Keep cooking. Yeah, okay.
He was really there to get the jacket.
Yeah, because she didn't give up the jacket right away. He said it was the best service ever. I guess he means this season.
Well, they completed it in 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Okay. Because it was their own menu. It wasn't Chef Ramsey's menu. Oh, that's right, it wasn't. It was the lobster menu. Sorry. So, and they had the caviar tableside. Did we happen to mention that Holli was doing the caviar tableside to save some time as well? But kids, you're still going to have to nominate 2, even though it was the best of the season. Ed and Autumn were the nominees.
Well, Ramsey pulled a fake out, and he was like, oh, okay, everyone's in the final 6. Here are your black jackets.
Take off your jackets and put on these black ones. So next week, it's going to be crazy as hell again.
Of course.
Were you expecting anything else? I'm so bored this season. I don't like any of them.
I'm not bored. I'm just not rooting for anyone in particular.
I'm not into it this season. And she kept me at the dance studio all night. So I was like,
your fault.
What? All night. All right. Thank you for that. Till next week. Much love.